King Tutankhamun. Digging the past. Imagine you're a small boy, just 9 years old, and you live in a huge city in the middle of a desert. Your father just died, and in just a blink of an eye, you become a pharaoh and everyone worships you. Does this sound fake? Believe it or not, this was the life of a young pharaoh, King Tut. This pharaoh was found in a very large tomb, or in other words, inside the pyramids in Egypt. There were only 18 dynasties that ruled the Egyptian kingdom, but the 13th one was a misery before 1922. Not all pharaohs' tombs are pyramids, or else there should be 18 pyramids. Before 1922, King Tut was nothing but a myth, and believed that he was unlucky because he was the 13th dynasty, and 13 is an unlucky number. And so it was for King Tut, as he didn't have a long life. The Dig. In Egypt, there was a team of British archaeologists who were digging to find something historic. However, one of the archaeologists' name was Howard Carter, and his story is the funniest I've ever heard. It started like this. He was digging next to a pyramid looking for some goods. Then all of a sudden, he fell in a dark old hallway. As he was walking down the hallway, he saw a fainting light and found himself in a room where gold and gemstones were found everywhere, and where ancient paintings were able to be seen on walls. Howard found a discovery, a room of treasures. It shows how ancient times had the greed of gold. At the front of the whole room was a hole, not a big one, but there was something golden there. It looked like a statue, but as you looked closely, you could see that it was a tomb made of gold and gemstones and had a face on it. Howard Carter didn't want to lose his discovery and didn't want to take any risks, not even losing one piece of the treasure, which I believe. So, I don't know how he called the others to help him, or even how he managed to get his stuff to his lab, but he made it. Mystery uncovered. As they brought their treasures, which are now in the museum, to their lab, they wanted to know if this was the king, the 13th dynasty king. So they did research on the tomb, the room, the death mask worn by the mummy that's dead, and the body to check for evidence. Mostly, the room and the tomb both gave them enough evidence, as they both show that this was King Tutankhamun or Tut. Now researchers know when he was born or when he died because of the famous paintings on the walls that showed hieroglyphics. King Tutankhamun was born in Sirsa, 1341 BCE. When his father died, King Tut was just 9 years old and turned into a pharaoh at that age. I believe someone, maybe a close friend of his dad, brother of his dad, or some relative to him, helped him rule, because kids aren't well educated and cannot take real important choices. This young king died at a young age of 18 or 19. People don't know exactly why, But I guess it's because of his missing ribs and hips bones. This was the podcast of King Tut. Thank you. Bye.